The Samsung Galaxy S3 is the newest gotta-have Android handset that's just been released this week for AT&T, Verizon, and Sprint. This beautiful, thin, and lightweight phone makes it the most advanced Android mobile phone to date, at least until HTC, Samsung, Google, or Motorola introduce a better phone in about 2 months. But for now, the Galaxy S3 is the king of the hill, and here's why. First of all, it's got a gorgeous form factor. It may appear big, and it is, but thanks to its 8.6mm thickness, this phone is really thin. Here you can see it compared to the iPhone 4S on the left, and the hilariously huge Samsung Galaxy Note on the right. It's even thinner than the iPhone. It also has a big 4.8-inch screen that's colorful and vibrant and has a great contrast. You can see how the colors really pop out. My only concern is the screen appeared to be a little dim by default, and I had to push up the brightness slider all the way to full to get it to where I want it, which can produce a big battery drain. But this is easily the best looking Android phone I've seen since the latest version of the Motorola Razr. Android phones have been really giving Apple some competition in the looks department. As for performance, the Galaxy S3 also is the snappiest phone I've played with. The scrolling is smooth and the touchscreen is responsive. You can see here that apps generally run well. My only complaint is that some apps, however, particularly when you zoom in, tend to stutter a little bit. The phone is equipped with a dual-core processor, and a version that will be available overseas will even have a quad-core processor. But the chip is more than adequate to run your apps and run them well. The call quality of the phone was fine, and its 3G connectivity was good across AT&T's network. Unfortunately, AT&T, who provided the phone for review, doesn't have its 4G network up and running in Utah yet, so I wasn't able to check out how that connection worked with the phone. The phone sports an 8-megapixel camera on the back and a 1.9-megapixel camera on the front, and overall their performance was pretty good. The colors were fairly deep, and the video in particular was outstanding in high resolution, as you can see here. The only downside is that the autofocus on the phone was a little bit slow to respond. That resulted in some rather blurry pictures whenever you didn't have the time for the lens to come into focus. In the photography department, the iPhone still has the best still and video cameras I've seen on a mobile phone, and the Samsung Galaxy S3, despite its advantages in other areas, still can't beat it. The Galaxy S3 is the best Android phone that I've played with, and it's a great choice for anyone who's not happy with Apple's more closed ecosystem for apps. The Samsung Galaxy S3 is on sale now for $199 with a 2-year contract through Verizon, AT&T, and Sprint. If you want to read more about the phone, go to my full review at www.sltrib.com. Thanks.